Oh
Hi,
my
love.
God. Welcome, Cleo, to the Baddiegirls podcast.
Oh my gosh, talking about Betty girl, you look really, really bad today. Look at you.
You think?
Yes, you look so, so, so beautiful.
You look gorgeous. I love the
I
wig.
just I found this in my closet. That's the only dress that still fits me, with my pregnancy. So I just wanted to wear that specially for you. You see?
Oh,
Isn't that
that's so
cute?
cute.
I'm so happy it's still fitting me because most of my clothes are not fitting me anymore, but it still fits me.
You look amazing. I love the neckline, everything here about it.
Thank you, beautiful. So are you. Look at you with
I
your
my
amazing curvy body.
my hair's still wet though.
You just took a shower?
At no, like at 9, but I had my hair tied up because I wanted to dry it. Because I usually put aloe vera in my hair, fresh from the plant, and then I
Yeah,
realized I need to cut it fresh because my cousin makes it for me, and it's a treatment for my hair. It's amazing. But then I
really.
realized, yeah, you should do like if you go in the shower, you wash your hair, and you put fresh aloe vera from the plant directly on your hair is amazing.
Yeah, I used to use a lot of coconut oil for my hair, but since shortly I am wearing a lot of wigs. I
Yes. Hi,
love.
Enrique. Yes. And I love the wigs on you.
Do you think?
Hold on. Hi, crazy hair. I'm just gonna say hi to the guys. Enrique says hi. Wait 1 second. I'm just gonna
Um, I do
put
not
my
see any chats. Is it that you only see the chats or
do, don't you see the chat? No? On the screen in pink?
only Enrique?
Yes, that's the chat.
Hmm. I
So oh, where's my phone? I had a couple of questions for you ready. So you can
sure.
introduce yourself to my community. As you know, this video will be staying on YouTube and
Yeah.
people can rewatch it, get to know you. They can follow all your socials, your website, everything. So you can, talk about that. So I wanted you to, yeah, it's quite small letters. I had prepared it, but I wanted you to introduce yourself to my audience.
Of course. So, my name is Cleo. I'm a model and fetishist. Uh, I am all into latex, fetish, rubber things. I am 32 years old. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired because I'm 7.5 months pregnant.
Yeah,
um,
so cute. But that's
Thank you.
fine.
So, 32 years old. I became a mom almost. Uh, 11 of August. The baby should be born. And yeah, that's basically what I do in my daily life. I'm a model, creator slash a wife.
Important, important. I'm just gonna stop the music for a second because I don't know if it's a bit too loud.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, maybe
Definitely.
should I leave it on?
As you wish, baby. It's your show.
Yeah, maybe I'll switch it off. Like, I usually have it on, but I um I have here a couple of questions. I'd like to, so Yes. What is your? I have to read. I didn't do my homework, guys. I'm so sorry. Hi, Tyrone. How are you? This is Cleo, my friend. Guys, make sure you follow her on Instagram. Cleo, tell me your Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram. It's let me think. I changed my Instagram
Oh,
username.
we have your link on here on the
Oh, I
banner.
see. Yes, because I changed it so many times that I even don't remember what my username is. So yeah, it's Mistress Cleopatra.
Miss Cleopatra. So, Cleo, where are you from? What are your roots? Because you have beautiful, big brown eyes. They are
Thank you.
mesmerizing.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Well, I'm actually originally from Egypt. I born in Egypt, and I came to Netherlands when I was uh 8 years old, and since then I'm living almost 22 years here in Netherlands, based near to Amsterdam. So I raised up here. I went to school. I made friends here, and once in a couple of years, in a few years, I'm going back to Egypt, visiting my family, visiting my home country, just to spend nice time with them. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm um, a social person.
Yes. Yes, we can see that. I mean, you're very big on the internet. I have seen your following. Your following
Really?
is huge. On Twitter,
Oh,
you
thank
are so
you.
big on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that on Twitter. Honestly, I just grow like you had it with your platforms, of course, which I cannot do say the names, but you are very big yourself too. So
No, you
you.
can say we can say yeah, Facebook. We can say
Mhm.
Instagram. The socials we can say no problem.
Okay, so yeah, you are very big on Facebook. Obviously, you're really good at Facebook. I am not really that well in Facebook. I think because I more often um, putting my attention on Twitter, if that makes sense. I am very often online. I have a lot of friends there. I have a lot of other content creators that I have contact with on Twitter. So maybe because I am more active there, that's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That could be yes. I remember when I started my Facebook, I first was hesitating, and I thought, but it's a platform that I use for years and I'm familiar with, so I know the ins and the outs for many many years, and I always kind of forgot about Twitter and Instagram, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
So
and
I
it's
was,
true. You cannot be perfect, and
yeah,
like you cannot go viral on every single platform that you are on. You know, you just focus most of the time on one specific platform that fits to you, that you feel like, okay, this is my platform. I can be very often online. I can socialize with people here. I think I have that with Twitter. Before that, I had it with Instagram. After getting deleted so many times, I gave up the hope on Instagram. So, yeah, now all my attention is going to Twitter, and slowly I am building up my Instagram too. So,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That is true what you say. I mean, it is where you put your magic into. I remember I always kind of forgot Instagram. I was shadow banned instantly on Instagram because when made my account, I didn't know the rules as a digital creator. I
yes,
was not aware what I was doing, and I remember I grew really fast until 7,000 followers and then it stopped. But I was posting links. I was posting like really like I didn't know the rules, like what I cannot and can do. And for
yeah,
many months, I kind of ignored Instagram, wasn't really active on it at all. And then I came to the realization that Instagram is an important tool. So I was active on Facebook, And yeah, so that's, I think, why my Facebook grew like a mushroom. Boom, it went up like really, really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, you are doing it really well on Facebook. I don't know how you do that. For me, it's so hard to grow my Facebook. Um, so I'm glad that I have you as my friend. You are helping me a lot with my Facebook. Um, but it's really hard on Instagram to grow because you have to be so careful. They keep changing their guidelines,
Hmm.
and you cannot to post everything there. You cannot to say everything there. You have to be so consequent with your um, yeah, with the way you're speaking out about things and other platforms. So
Yeah, that
but
is
it's good
true.
to have Instagram. You don't have to, put all your attention on Instagram. It's good to have it, but you never know. Instagram can just shadow ban you, even sometimes without any reason. They just shadow
Yeah.
ban you. So I try to not be focused so intensely like before on Instagram, but it's good to have it.
Yes. Yes, I just want to give a shout out to Hi Manic. Um, you need to be careful because my bot is giving you timeouts because you're giving too many emotes in the chat. Hi Ovis. Ovis is a really big fan of you on Twitter and for me.
Oh,
And
really? That's so
yes, he was
nice.
waiting. He says she is amazing. She is, isn't she, Ovis? And he's been seeing your pictures and your but he hasn't seen your live yet, so he was waiting for our live,
Oh,
our
that's so
broadcast
sweet. Nice
today.
to see you. Even though I cannot to see you, you probably can see me.
He is amazing. He's one of my moderators. He's an amazing guy. He's always there. He supports the community. He retweets us. He really puts in a lot of effort.
That's
He's
really nice.
yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Cleo, what I wanted to ask you, your childhood. Did you were in your childhood in Egypt or you were in Holland?
Oh, that's a good question. I think both.
What
I
do you
think I
remember?
I think I separated my childhood in uh, two different life forms.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them is in Egypt, which is completely different lifestyle, life form, and
Yes.
um, different culture, different people, and then you will come from that Muslim country to Europe, where everything is allowed, where
Especially
everything
Holland. It's so open and free
so
spirit.
much freedom, and it's not only the culture shock, it's also the nature. Egypt, everything is yellow and dry and desert, and
Yeah.
you know people are people doesn't have that much water and electricity and so much of the luxury was they have here.
Yeah.
So when you come from there, you know jumping into a country where everything is allowed, you have all the freedom, and you have the nice the nicest people, because the Dutch people, they are really friendly. They are
Yeah.
really friendly, and um everything is so green here compared with Egypt.
Yes, it
So it
must
was
have
a
been a
big
huge
shock
shock.
for me.
Yes, that's why I think people that, this is what the podcast is about, is talking about you. Like you're in the spotlight. They want to know a little bit more about you. It's interesting to know that you've been as a child, you had a huge culture shock, and especially the niche that you're in today is like, wow, it is so amazing for a woman like you to grow up in Holland and then choose to do what you're doing today. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a very big controversy towards a lot of things, and that's amazing. I admire that. I mean,
Thank
you
you
need to
so
have,
much.
you need to be a really strong woman to be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. You say it so nicely. It's not easy as a female to
I
speak
can
out for
imagine.
yourself, especially when you're coming out from a country who are um, completely different than Europe. You are as a Muslim female, you just have a different rules. You know, you just
Yes,
have a different rules.
absolutely,
You-
absolutely.
So you have to be really strong, um, in your opinion, you know, to do whatever you want to do and not really care about the outside community, what they
Exactly,
say about you. Because
exactly.
if you will be afraid of that, it will be really hard for you to do whatever you want to do, especially for someone in my country, in my culture, and in my religion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I choose this life. This is the life that I am, that I believe in. It makes me happy, and I am doing actually whatever makes me feel happy and feel
I mean, that
comfortable
is
with
what
it.
is life about. It's an experience.
Yeah,
We are all going through an experience. I admire, like,
exactly.
Egypt is such a beautiful country. I mean, I would love to go to the pyramids, one day. So you do
You
have
will
to
love
take
it.
me there. You have to take me there.
I will absolutely take you there. If
Do
you will
you
visit me in
spell?
Holland, we can go there together.
Yes. How many languages do you speak, Cleo?
I speak, let me think. I speak Dutch fluently. I speak English okay. My English is not fluently, but it's
Yes,
still
it's
okay.
fantastic.
It's understandable. I speak Arabic fluently. I speak also Kurdish. Kurdish, I speak
Oh,
also.
wow, Kurdish.
Yes.
Manik,
Um,
if you are here to talking. Yes, Manik, we are doing a podcast right now for you guys to, know her, to listen to us. So you can give your feedback into the chat and ask us. It's not a usual chat where I am on my Twitch where I am interacting with all of you guys. We will answer your questions and you can get the chance to ask Cleo anything you want within the guidelines, obviously. So we are now here introducing her to you guys, and isn't she amazing?
oh,
Sorry.
thank you.
No, Manic, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, I think it's really cool sometimes to do something different, and I usually have Friday evening. I have my podcast. I just hadn't done them for a while. I'm just Cleo explaining to Manic, who is one of my community followers. And usually I sit and speak with them. And now they're wondering why we are not interacting with them. But like Ovies and some others know that we are here to talk about you. So he understands it now. He understands. He says, so, you have to be sorry, Manic. It's all good. It's all good. So I have another question.
Sure.
Um, what is this? So, yeah, how how did you roll into the digital content creating? Like, what made you decide? How long are you doing it? Like, what made you say, like, okay, I want to be a model? And then in your niche, like, what made you decide to choose the niche?
Well, actually, I was a glamorous model before 10 years ago. And I started to shoot here and there and start and promoting designers and doing some because I have also a bunch of tattoos. They were asking me to make some tattoo shoots. And like that, I just roll it in. And so I went a lot to the parties, like um, um, I don't know the whole underground parties where the fetish and latex and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yes, and I start to meet a lot of people over there, a lot of photographers, a lot of designers, fetish designers, latex designers, and I start to have conversation with them, and
Mm-hmm.
um, they asked me to promote one of the designers who was really big. He's a big latex designer. Asked me to promote his clothes because the designs of the outfits that he's making is hijab, with this thing in the head and
Yes, I've seen it.
um,
It's amazing.
all covered. And he asked me, "You're the perfect model for that. Would you like to come with me and shoot with me once?" And I thought, yeah, we can do that. And before I knew, 1 week later, I was in Amsterdam and started to shoot with him. And I went viral. I went viral on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook with that hijabi outfit.
Of
And
course, in latex. I mean, that was, yeah. I mean, that's
here you
very,
have, yes, Arabic woman with wearing hijabi, but in latex, in all shiny latex. It just didn't happen before.
no.
However, he had some other models, but they were not Arab. So I think the reason why I went viral because I have I am from that culture and promoting this latex
Yes.
designer. So it went really positively in a good way, and many creators they were messaging me and asking me if where I bought the clothes, where I bought this hijabi outfits, because it became so something big and the creators start to love it so much, and
Yeah.
like that way I start to meet other people, other designers, and just like that I start to meet a lot of people and making different shoots and promoting different designers. And then before I knew, I heard about online content creating because some of my colleagues and friends they were doing that, and they told me like, you can do online content creating which can pay also well. You can combine
Yeah.
it your real life with your online. So I start to research and do my online creating in combination with modeling. So yeah.
That's pretty impressive, Cleo. Very impressive. Didn't you get any hate or controversy, reactions, anything towards that from, or everything was, because if I would just wear a pink, uh what's it called, a yoga pants, I wore a pink yoga pants, I went to a supermarket. When that video went viral, Cleo, the amount of comments I got on there, like, I wouldn't really say it's hate, but it's because that's jealousy, but more like, yeah, just reactions.
Yeah. Yeah, there are different people. I think in your case, I can understand that can be a lot of jealousy, especially from other models, female models. I don't think that guys often can be negative or jealous about that.
Or
They are
maybe it's their
often
wives under their
their
husband's
wives,
account.
girlfriends, their wives. But in my case, was more hate than jealousy, I can say, because um, the latex is representing erotic.
Yeah.
So if you will wear something shiny latex, even though it's all covered, it's just still the the people of my community, my own kind, they see it as something like you are
Provocative.
throwing something bad to them, to
Yeah.
their religion. So that was, I got a lot of positive feedbacks too, but also a lot of negative. But you have to just look through that and
Yes.
ignore it. I mean, you cannot to make everyone happy.
No. No.
People
No.
will always judge. They will
Yeah.
always judge.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
if it's not looking, it's about your life. They always want to know what you're doing, and they're always judging you for the things, the choices you make in your life. And you just have to be bigger than that and ignore it and do whatever makes you feel happy, as long
Mm-hmm.
you don't disrespect others. It's
Yeah.
just Some of them they like it a lot, and some of them they felt like, okay, this is a threat to my religion, to my belief, which I
Yes.
think it's bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. I mean, it's a very diverse audience, and at the end of the day, it's our life. We choose to decide how we live our life, and it's our experience, you know. And a lot of people, like I really feel sorry for a lot of people that don't have the possibility or the opportunity to make
Yeah,
their own decisions, you know.
yeah.
So this is true. So this is a quite tricky question because I've had somebody made those questions for. So this is kind says what are some of the rules, some of the basics that someone both male or female should follow if they want to start navigating the world of BDSM?
Hmm.
It's a
That's
quite
a
tricky question.
um.
Just in basic words, is there anything you could give them, like an advice? Or because you know what, honestly, I'm quite, I've never been exposed to that kind of niche, and I kind of love it. I mean, first of all, I love the outfits. I mean, guys, you gotta visit her website, you gotta see her Instagram. Her latex outfits are out of this world. They are so beautiful, Cleo. Seriously,
Thank
like you,
you.
yeah, the boots, the dresses, even the age. I have seen a video where you walk on the street and you have that hijab on and you walk into like a hotel kind of thing.
And that video went viral
That is
everywhere.
an that video is amazing. I mean, guys,
Thank you.
yes, you got to see this. So, is there any advice you can give, or what we should consider, think of, or
Well, I think it's really a difficult question because it depends. Every person is different,
yeah,
but I think everyone has their own secret desires and
yeah,
secret fetishes. Everyone has it. And if you
mm-hmm.
say you don't have it, it's not true.
Yeah,
Everyone has their secret desire that they actually cannot talk about,
mm-hmm.
even though they want to. And I think me as a mommy dom, I can explode that desire for the person who are coming to me and who would like to sometimes it's just only talking about it, just to
Yeah,
express your desires, because in a normal community you cannot talk about things, and I think this is the whole BDSM about the
yeah,
things that you cannot to speak it out for
yes,
yourself, what is taboo for most of the people. That's that's the BDSM part.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
more
yeah.
it's more mentally than physically,
Mm-hmm.
with the desire. For example, I can say the example, I have fetish for hands. I really like rough, big, manly hands
Yes,
that smells like, you know, iron, like, the manly, rough hands.
the pheromone of the man in the hands.
Yes, yes, like firemen, like iron men who are working with cars, and I just like the smell. It drives me nuts, honestly,
Really?
because I have a fetish for that.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
can be that you have your own fetish that you didn't even discover it yet, but um you thought about it. You know
how
what I
did you
mean?
discover that you have that?
I think you just feel it, whenever you, for example, if I didn't knew that about myself until a few
Mm-hmm.
years ago. I brought my car to the mechanic, and they were checking my car, and I saw one of these guys. He had this big hands, and I keep staring at that hand, and I
Really?
didn't understood what was going on in my mind, but it was really exciting me seeing the hands, and like it was really like turning me on. you know.
Wow.
And I just wanted to take that hand and smell it, just a manly, rough hands. But
Wow, you
it is
guys,
something that's,
if you are a mechanic or a fireman or some really hardworking man,
yes, yes.
that's pretty
Or
awesome. Like,
fixing houses, and stuff, and you have the dirty, manly man. That's something that really turns me on
I mean,
personally. But it can be
it
that your
would,
pet is completely different.
yeah, it would make sense, Cleo, because at the end of the day, we are. It's an instinct, and an instinct for a female to be attracted to a male is that the male is a provider. Generally, a provider
Yeah,
doesn't mean he needs to have millions. He needs to be a provider,
yeah,
working, doing things, fixing things, because like in the olden days, let's say that way, we women, we would stay in our huts, and the men would go out and hunt. And if the men didn't have strong, powerful hands and legs, yeah, they wouldn't be able to to catch food for us, and come home
yeah,
with their prey, because that's basically what we are designed for. We are living all in a luxury right now, and we kind of forget where we come from. We forget what our luxury is. We go to the shop and we buy whatever we want. We don't have that instinct. But a guy, for a few, it's like a bird dances, like a male bird dances for the female, and vice versa. Or no, it's the female that dances for the male.
yeah.
To seduce. I mean, it's it's all not. I mean, I love legs. I think a man should have strong legs.
Mm-hmm.
Very heavily built legs, which it represents stability. It represents power.
Manliness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
imagine, and it's the same with the hands. Imagine we are into a crisis and something's happening. He needs to be able to rescue his family, the man.
yeah.
You know,
I
that's what
agree.
in the animal, in human nature, that's what it's for. Like, that's why we have man and women. And
Yeah, exactly. And but I can say it's just I think I always had this kind of fetishes, but I never really realized it. Take a moment and realize it. I just thought always that that's just very attractive to see.
yeah.
It did something with me inside, but I never really realized it. And thinking, oh wow, this really touched me. And until few years ago, and I start to like really came to the realization and thought, oh, this can be something that can really, turns me on, and I keep thinking about it, when I'm at home, and just it hangs in my mind.
So when
And
you
this
see
is
your
what actually
boyfriend,
my niche is about. It's
if your
sometimes it's
boyfriend goes and cleans the car, and he comes all back, all messy and dirty, and with his hands
oh
all
yeah, my
sweaty.
my boyfriend is crazy about the car. Like his car is his baby.
Yeah.
Nobody can touch his car. If I put my feet on the dashboard, he just gets so mad on me. Don't put your feet on my dashboard.
I do
This
the
is his
same
car. Like
thing.
I have it with my kitchen when he come in the kitchen and I'm cooking a dinner and he started touching the food, without washing his hands. Like I kick him out, like go out of my kitchen. And
Yeah,
he have
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
with his
yeah.
car. So I totally understand where he
Yeah.
came from.
That is true. That is true. Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah, but my boyfriend, it's very handyman, but my boyfriend, um he is, how do I say, he has a high IQ, if that makes sense. Do I say it
Yes.
right in English? Sorry for my terrible
Yes.
English.
No, no,
But
that's
he's
good.
very high intelligence.
Yes.
He's very high intelligence, and he's really good with computers and with everything what is related to computers
Yeah.
and IT and these kind of things. This is his stuff. But also he's very handy, which is make it more attractive for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny that you say I do the same thing. We both are really short, and I know you are even shorter than me. I
I
am already
am
short,
really short.
and
Yes.
I hate it when I never touch my feet to the ground. You have the same problem.
Me too. I never touch the feet on the
Never.
ground.
Like even when I sit now, like look, look.
That's so cute.
It's
Yes.
always
Yes, I have the same problem. I am 4 feet 9. You know,
yes.
I'm always telling people I'm 5.2, and my boyfriend is always making fun of me and tells me, why you keep telling people that you're 5.2, 5.2? I say, because if I wear high heels of 15 centimeters, I am 5 feet 2. He said,
Yeah.
but you're not wearing high heels. Without high heels, you're just a little small little girl, a 4 feet 9. You know,
You know,
but
and
just the
that's why
idea makes me happy.
when we sit in the car, I always tend to put my feet onto the dashboard just because of comfort. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel more comfortable. Otherwise, I sit like a little.
Yes,
I feel like a
very
little girl.
uncomfortable, very unpleased. Yes, I wish I could to do that. My boyfriend don't allow me to do
And
that in his
do
car.
you sit? I don't know in English what's it called, but
Clear
it's like
matter. Yes, how
yeah,
do you say that, babe, in English? Babe? It's a good one. Even he don't know. Like I
clear
am
matter.
like
Yeah, I
the
always sit like that with my legs.
yeah, monks,
Yeah,
Monic.
or at least one leg. If I go to a restaurant or wherever I go, I pull up my legs. I don't know
Yes,
why I do that.
with me the same. I'm sitting on the couch. I don't put my feet on the couch, but this is the position I am sitting.
I
Like
am the same.
this is the position I am sitting. I just sit very comfortable because in my culture also we are eating often on the ground. We are sitting
Aha.
on the ground and we're eating. So we taking this position because that's the best position, best way of sitting and eating. You
Yeah,
can need to sit on the ground with your legs like that. You don't have the
true.
opportunity, like, or you just have to sit on this position. And it became so normal now. Even if I'm sitting on the couch, I just feel very comfortable to sit on this position.
Yeah, me too. I'm always that way. Always. You, I take off my shoes, and even when I come in public, like, and everybody's like, "Come on, can you not behave like a lady?" And I'm like, "My legs are too short. I just have to
Yes,
sit like that."
and it's really difficult. People don't understand when you are that short. If you have our height, you
Yes.
cannot just sit like a lady and like that because we can touch the ground with our feet because
No.
we have such a short legs.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know what
my
I
legs
mean?
are too short to even go like this, and it's very uncomfortable.
And it's actually with a lot of things, it's not easy to be a short person because even with eating, for example, you and me cannot to eat the same amount of food like an average woman of um 1 meter 80, 1 meter 75. It's
Mhm.
just not because we are so short, we are so small and tiny. If we will eat more than that, like more than 1,500 calories carbs a day,
Yeah.
I mean calories, we will gain weight. We
Yeah.
cannot eat like average woman because we will gain weight very
Yeah.
quickly,
Yeah.
because of our heights.
Yeah.
So
You're
it's not
right.
always easy to be so short, you have to be consequent with everything, even what you're putting in your mouth.
Yeah, and I love food. We love food.
And that's our problem. We love food. You see me, we are doing a lot of live shows together.
Yes.
And I am always eating, constantly eating. Now, even when I think about it, I just want to go grab something. Like I'm always hungry. I'm always starving,
Yeah,
but
but you're pregnant now, so I mean that is normal. Like you are excused. Like
I am saying to myself, I have finally excuses to eat. So
yeah,
whenever I am I am starving or I am hungry, like I said, it's okay. It's okay to eat. Eat, Cleo. You're pregnant. The
Today,
baby needs food, and I talk myself really good to just to eat whatever I want to eat.
yes, today I haven't eaten yet, uh, but I had snacks. Like for example, I helped my sister, clearing out an apartment that she's had because she's real estate, and I helped her because she was operated on her knee and she cannot walk really well. And she was like, "Please, can you help me today?" And I was like, "Okay." So I helped her all day. So I've been actually been cleaning and working. And when we went home, I was so hungry and I didn't eat anything all day. She's like, "Shall we stop at Burger King?" I'm like, "Nah, I haven't had Burger King for so long. Come on, come on." I really like. So I had some chili cheese bites. I love chili cheese bites.
I love it. But it's so funny because I went today with my mother-in-law. Uh, we had some appointments, and after that, it was such a nice weather here. And
Mhm.
after that, they said, "Let's go to eat the ice cream. Like it's really nice weather today."
Oh.
And we went to a snack bar, and then we wanted to buy an ice cream, but we end up with eating fries and burger.
Mm.
I was telling her, you know what? I think I'm going for the fries. I like to eat the fries. So let's first eat the fries, and then after that we can eat the ice cream. But I eat so much of the fries and the burger that I couldn't eat the ice cream anymore after that. So
Yeah, because the baby's taking all your space away. So of course, when her legs are here, she's gonna start kicking you, and then when you ate, you're gonna be like, oh, like
yes,
it's she's in your
exactly.
stomach.
And it's so weird because I don't gain weight. I don't gain weight, not even 1 kilo. I
Yeah, but
just
you're
eat and eat and eat. Yeah, only the baby's gaining weight.
yes,
Since
you're
my whole
feeding.
pregnancy, I just gained weight. I'm almost 8 months, and I gained weight almost only 4 kilo. I mean,
Wow.
that's crazy, isn't it?
But that's yeah,
And
but
you
it's
see me always
normal
eating so many bad things.
because but the baby's taking everything from you.
Yeah, that's good. She
Yes,
should. She should take everything from me because I don't
she's
want to
gonna be a
be.
healthy baby.
Yes, hungry baby, I think.
A healthy, hungry baby. So I have another. I was wondering, is there like a kind of a role as a dumb mom? What
Yeah.
is kind of your favorite role to play?
Um. Yes, I like role play a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy fetish. That's what I like to do.
I do that as well a lot. I am a stepmom and I'm a secretary. I call myself the queen of role play too, but not into the dominating side. I do have, on the other hand, a couple of fans requesting that, and I need to learn from you. You need to teach me. You need to teach me because it's in my nature. It's in my blood. I love it. I've had some fans asking me for tasks and stuff like that. So I kind of
Absolutely, I can teach you. Well, I love the dominating sides. That's what I used to do.
yeah, but I'm a,
Having
like
this
a soft
mommy
character.
role play
Yeah, I'm like
stepmom.
soft, and I kind of sometimes feel like I mean, in the real world, I give orders to the kids. When I was married to my boyfriend, like I would give orders to them in the real world. But then if I'm online and I speak with them, I kind of always want to be nice and friendly. And
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like they don't always want you to be nice, and it works against you. You know what I mean? But it's
Mhm.
something that I have. Like I don't know why. I need to sometimes feel like I should be more, like more on point. So with
I think
this,
it's just for me also in real life, I am very vanilla. Of course, I'm dominant, but I'm still really like very friendly person, very social, very active, very outspoken. But when it's about a downside, you can compare it with the mean real life stepmom. That's what you compare with. You like a humiliate,
Like a really bad, like a bad
look like a
demanding.
real me, like Cinderella. You saw the stepmom of Cinderella, right?
Yeah, the bad one. Yeah.
That's what the guys likes in my niche, and that's most. I can compare it more with that, and it's just more like you punish them, but then reward them. Punish them, reward them, but it's never the rewards is never you give too much. It's never too much. It's like you give just a bit of reward, but it's more punishment than reward. And they
Yes.
like that. That's the kink. That's their fetish. That's their desire.
Yeah. 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 Sometimes I hear like I with this said like what is the craziest, like not going into details, but what is the craziest that fan story like that you ever like done that stuck by you, but of course not in detail.
No,
That's
no, no. I can say that humiliation, that's really a big thing
yeah, that
in the
yeah, I've
BDSM
noticed
world.
that.
They like to be humiliated brutally.
Yeah, when
That's
I
what I can say.
when I first started this, I had the first time. My first ever video that I made was a humiliation one, and I kind of felt so bad, like I can't do this, and there was so I had to be so mean, Cleo, so mean,
Yeah,
and I was like,
I don't have any problem with that.
and I felt bad being so mean. So then, guess what happened? I sent the video over because it was like a custom video, and he's like, "You're not mean enough." I'm like, "What?" I was so mean. Like I was super, super mean. I said, "Yeah, that's not mean
It
enough. You
can
were
be
too
they
nice."
some of them they want you to be so extremely mean and humiliating them so brutally that in a level that they need to cry. You have to make them cry, like literally.
Wow.
That mean they like that. They have the power and desire and fetish for that. I think most of them have that desire is because in real life they have the high position.
Yeah.
Most of them they are doctors, they are business owners, and they have this power and they have to give
Big
orders constantly.
responsibility. Yeah.
Yes. And whenever they come to a dom and they want to be humiliated, that's the moment that they let it go. They just want to be treated and um, humiliated so they can just let it all go, all these responsibility, and just be a little boy, you know?
Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, that is impressive. I mean,
Yeah.
I know in Belgium and definitely Holland as well, it's really big. I remember when I was
Yeah.
younger, people thought, and I would never believe that would be true. Like, we have these special, in Belgium, we have these special places where you can go to be humiliated, like properly, and they pay so much money for that. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I should try that. Not
I
for
used to be
me,
a
not
real
like,
life dom for almost 5 years before I start my online.
oh, really?
So yeah, it's a lot of money. There's a lot of money in that business.
Wow.
But I just not doing that anymore. I had a great time. You meet a lot of great, nice people, soups and stuff. But you just, as older you get, you just want to have this quiet lifestyle. You start your own family and wearing all those latex and going for real life session every single time, being away from home is just asking a lot of energy from you, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I changed it to online, and I love to do it online.
Yes. 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 You can work remotely. You can still be home and be a mom and be a wife and do your
Hmm.
things. And then, I mean, I love that. I love that. I've always, I've had my art gallery, but apart from having my art gallery, I've always worked from home. Like I made my creations in my atelier, my studio. So I never really like. I've had once like a shop, but then my sister was my shop assistant, and I've tried to have a restaurant, but for me, going out of the house, I've done it multiple times. I'm just a house person. I love to be home.
I'm a homebody too. I can tell you, I love to be home. I'm such a homebody,
Yeah,
spending time at home with my boyfriend, with my fiance, and just we have this nice bond together.
yeah.
We have this emotional bond
Chemistry.
and very strong
Mm-hmm.
that I don't feel like I need friends to go out all the time. I had already that time.
Yeah,
I just left it behind me. Now I'm pregnant. The only thing what matters for me is my life with my boyfriend,
yeah.
my online business, and just the happiness, waiting for the baby come, and that's the only thing what's really matters for me now.
Yes, yeah, the baby's gonna change your life a lot once the baby's gonna start going to school, like nursery and
Mhm.
stuff. Because then you're gonna meet other people, you're gonna socialize, whether you want it or not. Cleo, like sometimes I'm like, I mean, I love all the people. Like my sons, their friends. They want to come over. Then you get then they're like, come on, get their number, mom, get their number. I want to see my friend. So you kind of start becoming friends with his friends, like his mom. And it's nice though, I do like it, but it's a different type of friendship. It's
Yeah.
purely based, with the kids when there's a birthday party. Like, now I'm a soccer mom. We go to the soccer fields like football on Sunday. I'm there, and then we're with the mom sitting on the bench. The kids and the dads are playing football with each other. So, but I've done that as well with my other kids, and I'm at the stage in my life where I should retire as a mom and be a grandma, but I actually enjoy
No.
it. Yeah, I still enjoy it, because you need to it's only some short time in your life that you can
Yeah.
enjoy being a mom, because once
I
they're growing
agree,
up
but
and
at the first, I was really like, okay, because whenever my daughter will go, the day will come that she will have to go to school, and she's going to, I will have to socialize with other people, and I was really against it, and I thought, oh, I'm not waiting for that. This is not me. I'm not interested to make friends and stuff.
hmm
But I think it's just a part of life. It's good to socialize.
yeah, yeah, because the kids enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's good for
It's
them,
not
and
about you anymore, right? It's all about the kids and the happiness
yeah,
of your kids.
yeah, and it's actually the first 5 years of the baby. It's going to be intensive. That's you and the baby. But once your baby starts to go to first grade, like not kindergarten, kindergarten is not obligated. You keep her as long as you can with you. That's the best. But then when she's obligated to go to the first, that's when she turns 6 years old. Um, then it starts from 6 until, let's say, 12, 14, 15. It's very, very, like, it's not that long if you think about it. It's not even 10 years. But they're going to be like, yeah, mom, can you take my friend's mom number, please? Because we want to see each other. We want to do things. And
Yeah.
you can't pick them out, because I've had an experience in the past with one of the moms where I didn't like her at all. This is many years
No?
ago. No, many years ago. And I was like, oh God, I don't. She's not my type of person to hang out with. You
Yeah, you
know?
just don't feel this.
Yeah. But you gotta have to just close your eyes and get along with it for your child, because she's the mom of your child's best friend. And at the end, this was, I think, about 5 years ago. And at the end, she turned out to become I gave her a chance. So She turned out to become a really good friend. But then after the third or the fourth year of friendship, I was like, no, no, no. Her true colors came out, and my instinct was right. And I cut all ties with her. I cut. And
Very good, because I had also a friend like that who was actually one of my best friends. We had often girls' night. Of course, my situation was different.
mm-hmm.
I went out with my friends, and we were always four girls. And back then, I was with my ex-boyfriend, what I was 8 years with, and all of a sudden, whenever she came here, and I was doing my makeup. One day she came to my house, and I told her, "Go sit with my boyfriend, and I'm going to do my makeup very quickly, and then I'm coming downstairs, and then we can drink something and go out with the other girls." But then when I came downstairs after doing makeup, I saw her literally flirting with my ex-boyfriend. I
Oh
was in shock. That was my friend who used to stay
no,
in my house, eat in my house, and go out with
no!
me. And leaving her alone with my ex-boyfriend on that time, that was a mistake,
Wow.
because I didn't even thought about it for a second that my friend will do something like that, that she was able to do something like that. And when I came downstairs and I saw them together in the backyard smoking cigarette and like being very flirty with each other, I was literally in shock.
Yeah.
Like my heart dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And that
That's
was
not
a
a
big
friend.
lesson for me, that her true face came out, and thought, you know what? If she can do something like that to me, what I'm so many years close with and helping her with all her problems, anyone can do that. So
Yeah.
since then, I'm really careful who I take in my house, and
Mm-hmm.
let it in my peace,
Mm-hmm.
as long I don't know this person really, really well, you know, I
Yeah.
don't do that. I don't just take all my friends to my house, and
I agree with you. I have
it's
been in
just
similar situations many
yeah,
times. Not once, but many times.
that's a
And
sad thing. Yeah.
yeah, the father of my youngest child, he's very, very good looking. And
Mhm.
oh my God, when I would take him anywhere, any type of female would just, she would just be around him, hang around him, try to get his attention. And because I'm older, much much older than him, and
It doesn't matter. It's just so disrespectful
yeah,
if
I've
someone don't, especially when if it's someone that you don't know. I won't even look at it,
mhm,
because then I am being very disrespectful. Just looking at someone's husband, that's for me
yeah,
not okay.
yeah,
But being disrespectful to my friend just because she have a handsome husband, I will it's just something like, you cannot do that,
mhm,
not to your friends. Like, I even feel bad if I look at a woman that I don't know, who has a handsome boyfriend. Imagine my own friend,
yeah. I had
it's not right.
the father of my youngest is really handsome, but my ex-husband was not. He's a pretty boy, but he was very overweight, but he was very rich. Like he's a very rich, financially
Yeah,
rich
and
man.
that's also very
And
attractive for the
yeah,
ladies.
yes, and the girl, every time they were making me, um they would talk to him and say, "Oh, he didn't deserve me," and how I was treating him, and I was like, "What? Seriously? What are they all saying?" They were
Yeah.
trying. Like I had two secretaries catching, like having an affair with him.
Oh,
I
that's horrible.
Yeah, I've had it's funny that I say this. I was a girl, like she wasn't really a friend. She was a friend of the secretary that he was dating, like he was seeing, like I found in his wallet a receipt from Victoria's Secret when he went to Vegas, and I thought, he bought me lingerie, like it's gonna be a surprise because it
But
was
it
my
wasn't
birthday.
for you.
I never got it. It was for more than $200 of lingerie from Victoria's Secret, and I was like, I put the receipt back. I'm like, oh my god, he bought me that as a birthday present because it was just before my birthday, and I will never forget. This was in the year 2000, and I was super excited to get my. It was my birthday, so I thought I'm gonna get this big Victoria's Secret package with lots of goodies. I got nothing. I got
Wow,
nothing.
that's a
And
sad thing. Yeah.
and then I confronted him after with it, and he's like, "You didn't deserve it." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I gave it away. I said, "You didn't give it away. To who did you give it to?" I give it to her because she has the same size as you. And I was like, yeah, I know you bought it for an intention to give it to her. What? Why should I not deserve it? So I've been through similar situations with
Yeah.
friends, and it's true. It's really really difficult, Cleo, to bring anybody in your home. You know?
The conclusion of this conversation is just be careful who you leave, who you let in your peace.
Yeah,
You know, not everyone is your friend, and even you think that they are, but you have to be so aware and alert of people's behavior and their true attention. You
yeah,
know, um, you have to be careful. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's the
Absolutely.
reason why I don't really make friends with people
Mm-hmm.
in real life, except only online, because I don't have the desire even,
Yeah, yeah.
to have
No, that
a lot of
I
friends.
understand. I am the same. I don't have people like I have a couple, but
Mm.
it's mostly remote, like on distance. Like for you, we're always on. We every day talk. We know each other so well, but we
Exactly.
live
Yes.
so far away. you
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah. We are really like we have this we have this energy
yes, I
that
think
really.
we knew each other in our previous life. I
I
100%
think
convinced.
so. We are really like became such a good friend, and you're the one of the nicest person I met, and because I'm so empathic,
Yes.
I can see
Yeah.
on your energy that your heart is on the right place and all
Aww.
pure. So that's
It's
why I like you a lot as a person. I like your inside. I like your outside. You're just a very nice human being. I honestly can say that to you.
Oh, that is so sweet, Cleo. But I like the same about you.
Thank
Guys,
you.
we have never met each other in real life, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen one day, I promise you guys. We
Yes.
do have daily contact. Every single day we are chatting with each other or we go live together.
Yes.
But yeah, because
And
of
I was like,
certain,
Cleo, do you want to be on the podcast? It's gonna be all about you today. It's about you. I have two
yeah,
more questions and then I can let you go because I know you're very tired. You've had a really busy day, you know?
yeah, it's not the tiredness is more my back,
Yeah, the way you're sitting, the baby, you need to lay down
She's
and
so heavy.
yes, yes, yes. So I have two more quick questions.
Of
What is
course.
your goals for the next couple of months? I we all know you're pregnant, so the question will be obvious. And yeah, let me first let you tell you this one. Yeah, you before I
Oh,
ask the
yeah,
next
sorry.
question.
I thought you wanted to say more. So yeah, my goal is to not fail. The main goal at this moment is to not fail as a mom. That's my um I think my biggest fear, to fail as a mom. I
hmm
just want to do it good. I just want to be a good mom, being there for my child. I hope that's my main goal, just to be a good mom, be a good person, be a good wife, and having a healthy, happy baby.
Yeah,
That's the most important thing at this
that's
moment
the
for
most
me. That's my
important
main
thing.
goal. Yes.
Yes, that's amazing. I cannot wait to meet her.
Mm.
What's
Me
her name?
too. Her name is going to be Mia Isabella. Hello? I think she's gone. Bad connection. Hello. I am not sure if she's coming back or not.
Yes. Oh
Oh,
my.
she's coming back.
You know, they are calling me on Telegram because there's a lot of stuff going on, and they're like, "Are you online?" And I'm like, "Don't call me." So it cut off. I'm like, "No," because I'm
Yeah,
on
it
my
cuts
work phone.
automatically off here. Yeah.
Yeah, and I am on my work phone right now, so that's why. So okay, let's finish. The last question that I ask to everyone, Cleo, is if you've had one message for the world, what would that be?
My message for the world will be stop hating each other because here's the thing. You will not um, accomplish anything by hating and uh, how do you say that? Revenge.
Revenge,
So
yes.
let go of the hate of revenge of bad minds. Don't let negativity control you. Be the
Yeah.
best version of you about yourself as you can be. Work hard on yourself. Stop comparing yourself with others, and just
Hmm.
be nice to people. I promise you, as long your heart is on the right place and you are pure, to other people, it will always come back to you.
Yeah.
If you hold on bad energy about people,
Grudges, yes. Yeah.
it will come back to you. You will receive it back instantly.
You have to
So
forgive.
you have to forgive
Forgiveness.
and you have to forget,
Yeah. Yeah.
move on, don't look back, keep moving on, but use your brains, you can always have like
Yes.
sadness, but use your brains also to say to yourself, it's not necessary to destroy myself for something
Hmm.
that happened 5 years ago,
Yeah.
you just grow as a
Yeah.
person. So stay positive.
That's
Positivity
a
is the key.
beautiful message. I love that.
Thank
Because we
you.
do get caught up. We do get caught up in bringing back the past and hate, and this is why we carry so much frustration sometimes.
Yeah.
I catch myself do that as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but
I can. And it's
not in
not
a
easy.
destructive, like in a negative way, but we are hurt sometimes. So it is actually a fantastic message, Cleo. I think it's wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, my love, and thank you so much for having me in your show.
Yes,
It
so
was really
nice for you to
nice. The
be
time
here.
went really quick.
I know, right? I know. So, guys, what is your website? You can give your website
On
www dot
www at misscleo.com. It's really
Miss.
simple.
Very simple, guys. Make sure
And you
you.
can see it also on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, you will see my website.
Yes, yes, and check out her latex outfits. She is
Yes.
stunning.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
my love.
Cleo.
And
Have a good
thank you
night.
so much for having me. I love you
I
a
love you
lot.
too.
And we will have contact soon again. And thank you all for watching us.
Yes. Bye,
Love you.
Cleo.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Everybody
Bye,
says
love.
bye. So, guys, how is everyone? This was amazing. I love Cleo so much. She is amazing. She looks like a really cute doll, doesn't she? Um, so, guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go offline as well because I have a few things to do, but I'll be back later. Okay, and I'm gonna see if it's still raining. It was raining the entire week, storming rain, which I couldn't go into the hot tub. If it stopped raining, I might consider going in there. If not, yeah, we'll have to just go on the PC here inside because it was really windy and cold. Thank you, Big Daddy. So, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys a little later. Bye.